insight into what's going on in that head of yours.
Yes.
While that's happening in that very moment.
Yes, I can. So if someone asks me a question, if it's not a yes or no question, of course I'm gonna have things to say. Like it's an open-ended question where I'm gonna give my opinion.
Cut you off there because on the show.
Hold on, is this K versus JR? Because look,
on the show you say yes or no, and you still proceed to answer the way that K normally answers.
because some things just aren't yes or no.
But we say yes or no.
So
We
they're
say
still
yes
not
or
yes or no.
It means yes or no to us, but when you hear it, what does it say to you?
Well, if to me, it's like, let's say you're asking me something about someone else's life, because I'm thinking of a situation where it's a situation that I'm remembering. If you ask me something about what someone else is doing, do I agree? Yes or no? I'm not going to answer that yes or no because that's their life. I don't even think like that. Like, do I agree with Anton wearing a short sleeve green polo in the summer? Like, I can't say if I agree or not because that's his choice. And that's how I feel about those types of yes or no questions. Now, if you ask me personally, am I going to do this or not or whatever, yes or no, then I can answer that. But I can't answer on behalf of people that I don't know anything about.
So you never have an opinion about anybody else, only about yourself. You never gave an opinion.
No, I give opinions, but opinions aren't
right. If you give
all
opinion,
yes or no.
Right, but if you give an opinion outside of the show, then why can't you give an opinion on the show? Why is it so
Again,
difficult for you?
opinions aren't all yes or no. So I give opinions
right,
all the
so
time.
If we narrow it down, we say yes or no.
Mm-hmm.
That's the response we're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why do you go away from that?
Because, again, I don't think of things that way. Yeah, it's hard for me to say yes or no about what somebody else should be doing. Unless it's something that's like harmful or illegal or something like that. But if it's just a neutral thing, a choice someone has made in their own life, yeah, it's very hard for me to say yes or no because I don't know enough about the situation to make that assessment. And I would hope that I know people do it, but I am appreciative when people don't do that to me. So I try not to do that to other people. If somebody's like, should JR have a beard? Yes or no? How am I going to answer that?
I'm judgmental, so it's different for me. I judge everybody.
I have people make judgments. I judge things too. Like I said before, it's why I lock my door. It's why, you just never know what's going to happen. But in terms of people living their own lives, how they want to live them, I don't judge that unless they're hurting somebody or doing something mean or terrible or whatever. But just neutral things, no.
You have a bit of a cult following.
Cult
Following, and I'm about to take it in a different direction, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got a cult following, and when I read the comments and I go through things, I'm doing the analytics and I'm checking on different stuff and I'm seeing what the vibes are. It's a lot of people that's saying, "Yo, K kind of cute. I'm feeling K. Yo, I like what she got going on over there."
No.
Does that? Do you see that too?
Yeah, I see that.
How does that make you feel?
I mean,
Does she see? She see that.
I see it, but I'm appreciative of people giving me compliments. It doesn't make me feel any kind of way. I mean, I've been cute for a long time, so
Okay.
so
Talk to
from a little girl, I've always been, So I mean, I'm very appreciative, and I'm flattered. It doesn't make me feel any kind of way unless they're being like creepy or something. What? No. Why would I feel some kind of way about people saying I'm cute?
It's the same reason why social media exists and that they have likes and dislikes. It's a feeling. It's a dopamine. A signal.
Oh, you're saying do I be like yes?
But
oh my goodness.
But does it give you more confidence? Does it resonate with you more? Because a lot of people are affected by negativity. They're affected by the different comments. In the same way, they're boosted by compliments, right?
Yeah.
Are you affected either way, especially when it comes to the positivity?
I always absorb positive comments. I like them. Absolutely. Like, I'm appreciative of them. I recognize them, and I'm just like, okay, somebody understands what's going on when I speak. Or if it's talking about me being cute, of course, I'm always appreciative of that compliment. So, and it's funny because sometimes in the comments, people who are like always have something negative to say to me or about me, I'm this, I'm that. It almost reminds me of like when you were a little kid and like your parents will be like, oh, they like you, that's why they're doing that. Because I'm like, why y'all following me around from post to post? And then yesterday, one of the people that's always saying something negative actually was like, only a woman who's really cute could get away with. And I was like, oh, okay. So it's a thing. I mean, I'm appreciative when people compliment me.
Are you a leader of the Powerpuff Girls? What's the Powerpuff Girls?
Look, y'all not about to do this.
No, I'm not on Facebook like that. I dip in and out to see what a vibe is every once in a while. But what the heck is the power? Who came up with that?
That was Chicago.
Oh, he came up with
Yeah, he coined the term, and now look what happened. This is all his fault. We never, like, none of the girls, like, in the group that, talk to each other, the ones that people think are the Powerpuff Girls, which I will plead the fifth about. But he made up that terminology, and now everybody is running with it.
They coined you their leader.
No, they didn't.
They made you their leader.
No, they did not.
You the leader.
When was this induction into leadership of the Powerpuff Girls?
As we've talked on the show, I've heard people mention that you're the leader of the Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah, I think I've heard people say that too, but those people don't know the inner workings of our organization. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
There you go.
They don't know the inner workings of our organization. I'm just playing, but there's no leader, like, right?
What are your honest to God thoughts about JR, whether it be on the show, whatever?
It's funny that you ask, because I actually told JR this one time. We were talking, and I told him he's really, seems really quiet and chill, but definitely has like a lot of leadership qualities. Let me put it that way. He is quietly confident and very unexpected in terms of, you just see JR and you're like, oh, he just this quiet, guy, whatever. But, he knows how to put his foot down and, do what needs to be done, take care of what needs to be taken care of. So I was actually surprised with JR's personality as I got to know him more, which, I was glad to see that from him. And I told him, I was like, oh, I didn't know you were like this at all. And he's like, what do you mean? I was like,
I have to think that JR is crazy. I tell him all the time. In our partnership, yeah, me and JR are partners.
Yeah, we know.
No, that's my work. That's my work.
Oh, your work husband.
I'm thinking like, man,
That's my work husband.
JR was like,
the word partners, I'm like,
yeah.
oh, because I'm all
serious,
like, we know. Like,
I think that JR is the crazy one, and I'm the reasonable one, right? I'm the chill one.
What makes you think that? Wait, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, you can ask.
What makes you think that?
That I'm the chill one?
Yeah.
Well, you haven't gotten to know us yet. So it's the opposite than the way it's on the show. JR is crazy, I'm the chill one.
No, I mean...
Okay, so what's your perspective about me?
My perspective about you is I feel like you're more immediately easy to get to know, I guess you could say. Like, I feel like when we first talked, it's not like since then I've been like, oh, you're so much different than when we first talked. Like, on the phone that time, like our very first conversation off of the show. You're multifaceted. And I even told you, I feel like we have a lot of stuff in common, because just because you are one way in one situation and then you're one way in another situation, that's how people are, in my opinion. So I think that you want people to be scared of you, but I'm not. I think that I understand how people could hate you. I understand how people could love you. I understand that, I get it.
So let me ask you the $1 million question. Mm-hmm. What's your expectations for the show?
My expectation is to give people more insight into who I am as a person, outside of like the very prosecutor like role that I seem to have in the group, and on the show. Just being able to talk about a variety, edit that, a variety of topics, and do interviews with people, talk about things that matter, talk about things that are fun, talk about things that are controversial, talk about things that are lighthearted, have some musical people that I know come on and give their opinions on things, just give people an opportunity to kind of come have a conversation and also even promote something they're doing.